Hello everyone, welcome to our Car Carrier Aggregator Platform, a smart logistic and vehicle transportation management solution built for car manufacturers and transport vendors across India. Our goal is simple yet powerful to simplify car shipment across plants and destinations. And also to optimize truck allocation, we are using AI-driven vendor recommendation and also enabling real-time insights and automation using Databricks powered dashboards and an intelligent chatbot assistant. Let's walk you through how our platform works across different user roles. Let's start with the manufacturer portal by clicking the manufacturer button on the home page. As you can see here, the very first thing a manufacturer needs to do is a sign up. This is most important because it ensures that only authorized manufacturers can access them. Manufacturers can sign up by providing basic details like name, email, password, and confirm password. When the sign up button is clicked, after signing up, in the backend, the Django takes the form input and processes it using its model form. This data is then inserted into our Azure SQL database using Django ORM, which internally translates the Python model into SQL queries. The database connection is established in Django settings.py, securely linking the backend to Azure SQL. This ensures all registration data is stored instantly and securely in the cloud. When a manufacturer's login, Django checks the credentials against Azure SQL. If the if if the credentials are valid, then the session is authenticated and the user is redirected to the manufacturer dashboard. After login, here is the manufacturer sees a sidebar with options like car models, plant details, requests, vendor requests, and recommendations. At the top, the user selects a plant, for example, plant A. On selection, Django queries a Azure SQL to fetch all car models associated with that plant. The results are shown live on the screen, ensuring accurate, up-to-date production data. This data is also logged in Databricks for trend analysis and shipment planning. Now let's move to the request section. Here the manufacturer enters a batch number. Once entered, the system checks the batch number in Azure SQL. If it is exists, key details like quantity, schedule date, status, and destination are retrieved. The user selects the shipment quantity, trailer type, and body configuration. On clicking save, a request ID is generated and stored in the Azure SQL request table. If the same request is submitted again, duplicates are automatically prevented. Databricks logs in the request in its pipeline to track incoming shipment demand and optimize vendor allocations. When the manufacturer clicks suggestion, here what happens behind the scenes, the system identifies the request details including truck configuration. It queries for available trucks for compatibility and for pricing. A filtering algorithm then ranks vendors by body configuration match, truck capacity, number of cars in the request, distance, and cost per kilometer. The top vendors are recommended based on cost and truck fit. These suggestions are stored in recommendation table and shown to the manufacturer. Once a vendor is selected a shipment to carry, it is created and sent to Databricks where it becomes part of our real-time tracking and analytics workflow. And also here the manufacturer can send the request to the vendor selectively. Now let's step into the vendor portal. On the left, vendor have access to truck information and notifications. When the vendor clicks on truck, they can view all the registered trucks. These truck details are stored in Azure SQL. Vendors can directly change the availability status of any truck using the drop-down in the status column. It is useful for quick updates when the vendors are offline or in emergencies. When a new truck is added via the Add Truck button, Django processes and saves the record in the database using SQL insert queries. Databricks then ingests new truck data, updates capacity planning, and keeps analytics in dashboard. In the notification tab, vendors receive requests sent by manufacturers. Each notification includes key request details with options to accept. If the vendor accepts, the status is updated in Azure SQL. This triggers a real-time update in Databricks, where the shipment data is analyzed, logged, and used to update dashboards and optimize future routing decisions. So Databricks acts as a central engine here, powering real-time shipment visibility and vendor performance tracking. Next, we move to the Super Admin portal. From the sidebar, admin can access manufacturers, vendor, truck, and most importantly, dashboards. When the admin clicks dashboards, clicking the dashboards in the portal, it reflects to the dashboard page. Here you can see the shipping trends. These are the shipping related dashboards. And also we can see the manufacturer activity and vendor performance. These dashboards are generated using Databricks Notebook. Here how it is works. It works with Databricks pulls data from Azure SQL and processes it using PySpark and visualizes it with advanced charts and graphs. This helps super admins monitor the platform in real time and detect delays, identify bottlenecks, and provide data driven guidance to manufacturers and vendors. We have our AI powered smart chatbot accessible from any portal. You can ask questions like which manufacturer owns plant P003? So let me type it for you. Which manufacturer owns plant P003? And it will generate a response like, yeah, here is the answer. Plant P003 is owned by Tata Motors M001. It was the correct answer. So now I will explain behind the scenes how our chatbot really works. The user asks a question through the chatbot UI. The question is sent to Django API. Then Django passes the query to Databricks Notebook. In Databricks Notebook, a large language model like OpenAI or Hugging Face interprets the query. It extracts relevant entities like plant ID, request ID, etc. If needed, it queries Azure SQL from precise data as well as a well structured answer is generated using LLM logic. The response travels back through Django to the chatbot interface. This way, the chatbot becomes a natural language interface, making complex operations simple for end users. So, as I told, the data is stored in the Azure SQL. In this way, the data is stored in the tables. So, here you can see all the tables. Here, the data is stored. So to wrap up, we have seamlessly integrated Django with Azure SQL for real-time data operations. Our manufacturer flow is end-to-end automated from login to shipment. Databricks powers every layer of analytics, optimization, and smart decision making. And our LLM-based chatbot ensures users can get instant answers just by asking. Thank you for attention, and we are excited to demonstrate how this platform can revolutionize vehicle logistics across India.